What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red. And we back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. And today we talking Kell Brook versus Michael Zerafa. Full fight results. Kell Brook eliminates Michael Zerafa. I just got finished watching this fight, and pretty interesting fight. Just a little bit. I feel like Kell Brook, he was just getting his rounds in, being off for so long. He's had one fight in between the two losses to Spence and Golovkin. And, I feel like he put up a decent performance. For the guy he was fighting, sometimes you fight to your competition. I feel like for the first 7 rounds, it was just kind of like, he was just teeing off on the guy, pretty much. The guy's nose was so bloody, I'm surprised he actually finished the fight. Brook didn't look his best, but like I said, for the first 7 rounds, he put on a performance. He pretty much destroyed the guy. I mean, I don't feel like he had to completely kill him to win this fight. This wasn't, Michael Zerafa's not a high competition type of guy, so it was more like a sparring match in a way. And this fight is an eliminator to take on Jared Hurd, which should be a great fight between Kell Brook and Jared Hurd. I feel like Kell Brook, he looked decent. He didn't look amazing, like I said, but he looked decent enough to for me, I feel like he can still win the American fight. It seemed like for some reason they had that the commentators had something against Brook tonight. Even though he was dominating those first 7 rounds, they still weren't giving him much credit. They were saying he looked old, saying he looked like a shot fighter. They were saying he shouldn't pursue the American fight. American would beat him easily. And I don't believe none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think that this fight, is just a tune-up fight. Kell Brook's is in it to not get hurt and to place himself in position to get a better fight against Jared Hurd, like I just mentioned. And I think he did just that. I think he did everything he was supposed to do to put himself in position for that fight. And if he wins that fight, the American fight should be, I feel like it should be both of their last fights, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he should pursue any more boxing after that. He's proved enough at this point in his career. I really don't want to see him move back up in weight. I'd rather see him take on guys like Errol Spence, or, not Errol Spence, excuse me, but Terrence Crawford, or maybe if he could still get a Manny Pacquiao fight, I feel like that would still be, even though I feel like Pacquiao wins that fight easily. The most interesting fight at this point would be Kell Brook versus American still, so he got the Jared Hurd fight and then the American fight, and that should just be their cash out fight, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was kind of like the commentators was trying to set up the American versus Terrence Crawford fight and kind of try to push Kell Brook to the side, but I don't feel like American wins that fight in any way. I feel like the Kell Brook fight is the more interesting fight. And if American has to take a tune-up fight before that fight, I would rather see him take a tune-up fight and then fight Kell Brook. Because if he fights Terrence Crawford and gets knocked out, then nobody wants to see him fight Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much pointless at that point. So I would rather see him take a tune-up fight, see if Kell Brook can actually beat Jared Hurd. And then, have Kell Brook take on American, somewhere at the end of 2019, man. I feel like that would be the perfect plan to end both of those guys' careers, because American doesn't have much left to prove, and he really, to me, doesn't have a lot left in the tank. Kell Brook is getting toward the end of his career. He has 2 bad eye sockets. Still, wonderful speed, hand speed, and nice footwork. He could have worked on his defense a little bit from what I saw today. But I'm a big Kell Brook fan, man, so it was a little disappointing to hear the way the judges was talking about the fight and the way they were talking about his performance. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. And Also, check the comment, actually description box. You know, I might have a link to some Kell Brook gear, excuse me. So if you need some Kell Brook t-shirts, you know, hats, mugs, and all that type of stuff, you know, for your holidays or for, you know, just your nearest boxing fan, you know, check out that description box and definitely hit that Amazon associate link up, man. That's Ollie Land Boxing Talk for now. We out of here.